The Monte Cristo Homestead, New South Wales. In Junee, New South Wales, stands the Monte Cristo Homestead, built in 1885. The mansion is imposing, its dark brick walls and wrought iron gates hiding a long history of death and tragedy. From the moment it was completed, misfortune seemed to follow its residents. The most infamous incidents include the death of a maid, who reportedly fell or was pushed from the balcony while performing her chores. The exact circumstances remain unclear, but many claim her spirit never left. Visitors often speak of hearing the sound of footsteps pacing the halls when no one is there, and the occasional shadow crossing the windows in the dead of night. Then there was the stable boy, who perished in a fire that consumed part of the property. Witnesses said the flames seemed almost unnatural, moving faster than fire normally should. Some believe the boy's spirit still roams the stables, appearing as a dark figure near the charred remains. One of the most haunting tales is of a mentally ill man who was chained in an outhouse for years. When he was finally discovered, he had died next to the decomposed body of his mother. The sight was so horrific that even the most hardened locals refused to stay in the house afterward. Today, visitors to Monte Cristo often feel sudden chills, cold spots in warm rooms, and hear whispers in empty corridors. Some claim to see a woman in black standing by the windows or gliding down the staircase. Others say the lights flicker violently or doors slam shut without reason. The homestead has earned its reputation as Australia's most haunted house, and even skeptics leave with an uneasy feeling. The ghost of Richmond Jail, Tasmania. Richmond Jail, built in the early 1800s in Tasmania, is one of the oldest intact jails in Australia. It was a place of punishment, fear, and death. Among its infamous prisoners was Lady Green, a widow rumored to have murdered multiple husbands to inherit their wealth. She was eventually sentenced to hang, and locals claim her spirit never left the jail. Visitors report shadowy figures wandering the cells at night, doors opening and closing by themselves, and whispers in empty corridors. Some claim to have felt icy hands grab their shoulders only to turn and find no one there. The gallows where Lady Green met her fate are particularly active, with many claiming they have seen her ghostly figure standing there, staring down with hollow eyes. Even centuries later, Richmond Jail exudes a sense of dread. The air seems heavier at night, and many who venture inside alone report feelings of being watched. Locals avoid it after dark, fearing the restless spirits that refuse to move on. The Valentage disappearance, Bass Strait, Victoria, 1978. On the evening of October 21, 1978, 20-year-old pilot Frederick Valentage took off in his light aircraft from Moorabbin Airport, Victoria, bound for King Island. He was an experienced pilot, confident in his abilities, but over Bass Strait something strange occurred. Valentage radioed air traffic control to report a strange metallic object flying above him. He described its unusual movements and said it appeared to be larger than any aircraft he had ever seen. Then his last words came through the radio. "It's not an aircraft," and the transmission abruptly ended. Despite extensive search efforts involving ships, aircraft, and divers, neither Valentage nor his plane was ever recovered. The mystery has spawned countless theories. Some believe he accidentally crashed into the sea, while others suggest a UFO encounter. To this day, the Bass Strait remains a chilling reminder of how quickly a normal flight can turn into an unsolved horror. The Myall Creek Massacre, New South Wales, 1838. In 1838, the Myall Creek area became the site of one of Australia's darkest historical events. Over 28 Aboriginal men, women, and children were brutally murdered by European settlers. The massacre was shocking not only for its cruelty, but also because it led to one of the first cases in Australia where settlers were tried and hanged for killing Aboriginal people. Even today, locals report eerie phenomena around the Myall Creek site. Travelers describe hearing ghostly cries in the night, shadows moving among the trees, and a chilling sense of being watched. Some believe the spirits of the victims linger, seeking justice or warning visitors of the past horrors that unfolded there. The area stands as a stark reminder that history itself can haunt a place, and that the past is never truly buried.